Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Check out. 622.
Watch the flat. Watch the flat. Watch the flat.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And now the throw hauled in by Green. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, it's Freeman. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go. Throwing on third down, Love. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Love. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. It's complete to Snead. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Willie Snead. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins. From the 27, Prescott caught by Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Prescott to throw it. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Prescott from the gun. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Snead's got it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Freeman. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he's got Snead. And they move this all the way down to the 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kalen Ballage. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A shotgun snap for Locke. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Prescott got a man open. It's Ross. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 1st down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll throw again. Prescott. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to...
And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Le'Veon Bell with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Bennett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. To throw is Locke. He's got a man, and that's Alex Erickson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's go, Mexico.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Open man, Erickson, that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd down, Freeman. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Caught by Snead over the middle. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Willie Snead with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. Adrian Peterson, 1 yard away from the century mark. He's at 99 thus far. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11 deep.
After the interception, it's Love. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
47.
Prescott on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, 49ers. Le'Veon Bell with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will get them 1 closer. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to.
And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, Because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Second and 5 now. Luck. And this one complete to Reed. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Now it's Luck. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Luck now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a first and 10. Luck now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kroom, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And off the deflection, it's caught. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Le'Veon Bell. 69 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy. Once.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Freeman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Love. And able to find Green. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Green. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Hey, right 52.
12.
Hey, Delta. Right 52, right 52. Watch the car.
From the gun, here's Love. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Now Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Green with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. They'll try and run with Freeman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Going deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. John Ross, 79 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. This is Freeman. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. From the 50, it's Love. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Love. To the right side and complete to Hurst. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Prescott. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one. And now here's another interception, picked off by Patrick Chung. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Gets it off to Freeman. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Love. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's done.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.